Are you going to do it again? Yeah, I thought so. What was your most memorable item? By which I mean least favorite.
I know there was one that I wanted to do, but I couldn't because I had to travel for it, which was one of the ones that was in San Francisco, I believe in Golden Gate Park, but I'm too far north of there, so.
I guess, I think that for me there's a bunch of different categories of things that I have loved in GISHWHES. I like the items that are kind of epic. I really loved, we had a fully decorated, it was I think maybe the first year, fully decorated Christmas tree floating in the air, and with helium balloons. And I liked that item because regional airports were closed because of Christmas trees in the airspace. And anytime that the works get gummed up like that, I feel a certain satisfaction. I liked it when NASA named a mountain on Mars GISHWHES for an item in the hunt. Pretty awesome when you see NASA tweeting like, "This is Mount GISHWHES on Mars." We're discussing with them. They might be helping us launch something from space. Pretty crazy. So those are really cool. This last year there was an item which might be my all-time favorite, which was kind of spontaneous. We were into the hunt, as you may recall, and we decided, you know what? Let's try to just change somebody's life for the better with this scavenger hunt. And we really didn't, like the hunt had already started and we still didn't know what we were gonna do, but Philip, who helps run GISHWHES with me, knew a photographer who is this amazing photographer who travels around the world and goes to like refugee camps and war-torn areas and takes photos, and he actually lost 3 limbs to an improvised explosive device, and still is traveling the world doing this work. He's just an incredible guy named Giles. And so Philip knew him, and he had been in a Syrian refugee camp in Lebanon, and he had written some stories that had been published in Western newspapers about some of these families, and we said, do you know of any families who really need help? And he said, yes, there's this one family that has a really particularly heart-wrenching story. The mother was hit by a sniper when she was tending to a small plot of vegetables to feed her family while in Syria, paralyzing her from the neck down. She has been in this refugee tent in Lebanon for 2 years, not receiving medical attention, hasn't left the tent in 2 years, and her family is, you know, they can't send the kids to school, they barely have enough food, really dire circumstances. So we put up in GISHWHES, we made an item to get other people to raise money, so it wasn't like we were extorting participants to put money in, but we had the item be get other people to donate money to this. And we set that up, it was like a Wednesday, I think, and the next morning woke up to twice what we needed to help that family for the next 3 years. So we got on the phone with Giles, and we were like, is there another family we can help? And he said, yes, as a matter of fact, there is. And so over the course of the next couple of days, we realized we were raising enough for not 1, but 2, then 3, and then 4 families. And we're going to be able to support them for the next 4 or 5 years, including medical care, getting him, and just a couple days ago, we got emails of like the house, one of the second family that we helped has this incredibly heart-wrenching story where the girl, 12-year-old girl who was one of the older siblings in this family, tried to kill herself twice so that there would be one less mouth to feed in the family. And it's just heartbreaking. She's now in school, they now have a house, and it's all because of GISHWHES, so I love that. total nightmare for Random Acts, who has been facilitating all of this, because you can't send money to Lebanon without the US government thinking you're funding a terrorist organization, which we learned the hard way. So we're like, yeah, it's great, we'll just send the money. Turns out it's really, really challenging. So thanks to Random Acts for like putting in incredibly long hours dealing with banks and stuff, trying to make this happen. But yeah, that's an item I love. There's another item that always sticks with me, which was the very first year, cover yourself in cotton candy, except for your face, which you cover in lipstick. It's basically like tarred and feathered. Like, it's the worst possible thing that you could make another person do. And for some reason, when I saw those first images coming in, I was just filled with an overwhelming joy. Like, I just laughed and laughed and laughed. These miserable people covered in half-melted cotton candy and lipstick. So there's a kind of range of different items that appeal to me personally for some reason. Yeah, thanks for asking.